Yeah, I'm on the ground talking to the winning coach from Sydney University, Daniel Gilmore. Daniel, interesting game. Great game for 4 quarters. You started off a bit slow and you finished probably a bit ordinary by your standards because you played really well in between. But at the end of the day, great win.
Yeah, I think the guys obviously persisted for long enough, and that was what got us the result. Yeah, you're right. Our start was pedestrian at best, and we really went missing at times in the game. We don't often play that well after a bye. I don't know if that's something we need to look at some point. But given that it's late in the year, we just need to find a way to find that inner motivation to present themselves for 4 quarters of tough football, and that's what we normally bring. So there's a bit of disappointment, but we get the win, and the challenge is to find our best football.
Yeah, and like you said, the win, that's the most important thing, because the way it's looking now, you're going to wrap up second spot. You'll get a home final from the elimination final, and I mean, you've still got 2 games to go, but there's no doubt you're looking at that.
Yeah, look, I think the run home is Canberra then Swans. If you look at the fixtures and forecast, I think we need to win all of those to secure our second spot. But we should have done enough to secure a home final. Look, we're preparing the squad to play finals, and we've got some great players to come back into that group. We've got Sam Tagliabue, we've got Jackson Potter, we've got Errol Surtbass. So we've got a fair bit of talent to come back in.
Will Sirakowski, he's good in the back line. He doesn't only stop him, but he sets the play up for you, and especially running downfield. And Barton, in the back line, how many marks did he save you? And he's a lifesaver for you. And I just felt that your key positions were better than theirs.
Yeah, our back six is elite. There's no question. I think that without them, our midfield needs to improve their defensive transition, and that's probably why they got so many entries. Look, those 2 players, Tim Barton, he's just been an absolute pillar of strength over the 5 years in the program, and he's an incredible footballer, and I think people would. Any team in Australia would be, very grateful to have a guy like Tim Barton, because he's just an outstanding player and great person to have around the club. And then Will really sets us up with his, directive communication around the ground and skill level. So we've got a couple of very good players in our back six.
Little Murph chipped in there with a few goals, and he does all the 1% stuff, and the tackling, and that's the sort of stuff that coaches love.
Absolutely, he's really tough, Kane. And he also clarifies his role. He's really clear on what we want, and he delivers that, which is, I think the coachability, when you've got your players that are really thirsty to understand what's expected, you get a better outcome from them, and he's really flying the flag inside mid, and he's been fantastic for 10 weeks now.
Hey, look, good luck for the last 2 games. I know you're going to be in the finals, and if I'm allowed to ask you, to me, I reckon you look a better side this year than you did last year. Is that fair to say?
I think I've had the team playing better football in the past, to be honest. I think today we were really in spits and spurts, and then there were some times where we were just really dropped away. I think it was probably more of
a bye.
Well, the buy and some execution. But look, I think our best football's in front of us. I've probably seen us play better footy than today, but look, we're happy to walk away with 4 points. There's no injuries, and I know that through our group we can train well this week and present ourselves game ready for Canberra next week.
Daniel, thanks for catching up with us, and good luck in the remaining 2. And I'm sure you're going to be there in the finals and get these 2 out of the road first.
Thanks, Gilly.